bro, that man Oneke Okongwu, bro, he gonna be special. All I gotta say is that Atlanta Hawks got to steal with him in last year's draft, and I know they already have Clint Capella, like a live finisher that they have. He's better than Clint Capella right now. I'm telling y'all right now. Did y'all see the way that man guarded Giannis in the Eastern Conference Finals? Bro, he was like one of the best defenders I've seen on Giannis in a long time. He's going to be special if he gets that offensive game down. And he already looks like a giant gray Draymond Green to me. That's what he looks like to me. He's that good. He's like a better Wendell Carter Jr. Like he's good. He's good. I like what I see from him, and his potential sky high. I think Atlanta has a good young core over there, and I usually don't talk about one thing in these videos. I also want to talk about Atlanta as a whole. Their draft, they got Sharif Cooper. Oh my God, I don't know how Sharif Cooper fell that far in the draft for them to even snag him. That's a steal. At Yo, sorry for the jump cut. My mic was mad acting up. But at most, I could see him being like maybe I'm just saying at most a CP3 level like type of talent. I have high hopes for Sharif Cooper, and even if not, I see him at most maybe being like a who's an undersized guard that I can compare him to. That shot is a little iffy. I don't really know. Actually, I really don't have an idea. He really kind of reminds me of CP3, but not as good as Chris Paul. But yeah, and also what is it, Jalen? Who's that other dude? I'm gonna feel I'm gonna record this video and then be sorry that I forgot his name. Who they drafted? I'm actually looking it up right now. But what I saw in summer league, bro, he's like a Ben Simmons type player. He is that good. He's good at scoring. He's a dude who went to Duke. I know who he is. I forgot his name. He's a dude who went to Duke, and I think he left because he didn't like his role or something. But oh my gosh, I kind of wanted the Pelicans to draft him if we didn't have a problem with shooting because he would have been like a really good center to put next to Zion, like a small ball center. Bro, this dude can play point guard to center. I'm telling you guys right now, bro. Um, what's his face? Jalen Johnson. See, I didn't want to say it because I didn't know if it was right. Jalen Johnson. Yes. Oh my gosh, he's athletic, really athletic. He's really good. Like I'm saying, like he's like what I see his primary position being is probably like a small forward or a power forward. But I feel he could be like a Ben Simmons. He could play the 1 through 5 because he's 6'9". What is it? 237. I'm looking at, and yeah, he has potential to more. I don't know how they got these two steals. These are steals. Like they're young. Like if I'm looking at the roster right now, Trae Young, we already know as a bona fide star, bro. Trae Young's that guy. We have John Collins, who I did think they overpaid a little bit for John Collins' talent. I don't think he's gonna get too much better, but I mean, you kind of had to. Like, it would have been look weird to kind of leave him. I mean, I would have not re-signed Clint Capella if I was them. And the only reason I'm saying that because I have high hopes for my boy Oneka Okongwu, which is what this is about because his defensive potential is ridiculous. They have Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's a really good player. He's 29 already, so he's not really gonna get too much better. DeAndre Hunter, oh my gosh, Kawhi types potential. He's that guy. I love DeAndre Hunter. Nice 3-and-D wing. I was hoping the Pelicans would draft him in the 2019 draft, but we didn't. And I'm happy with our draft picks with Jackson Hayes. I mean, the stuff happening with Jackson Hayes, but Nickeil Alexander Walker, I love Nickeil. Nickeil's awesome. Danilo Gallinari, he's not gonna get it better at all. He's only getting worse. We saw him in the playoffs. He was a little slow. He was a little inconsistent. Really couldn't get a shot. Kevin Herter. Um, I see Clay Thompson comparisons. He's like a better JJ Redick to me. Clay Thompson had the defense. Grayson Allen's a better comparison if we're really talking about a Clay Thompson comparison, and we're just calling another white dude a really good shooter because Grayson Allen can actually defend. Kevin Herter really isn't that kind of the good defender. But Kevin Herter is like I say better JJ Redick. I'm talking about prime JJ Redick, but even better than that. And he has room to improve too, so his defense can get better. What they have, Delon Wright, Lou Will coming back for the final thing that he's doing. Cam Reddish, who they're gonna trade. Cam Reddish, I know there's comparison already, but Paul George potential for me, man. Paul George, like that, like a big guard that can play make, get his shot off anytime he wants, and can defend. I'm not really much for playmaking. He's kind of like Paul George, where he really almost has everything, but he can't play make. Cam Reddish is obviously not as good as everything as Paul George is, or else he would be like a excuse me, a max contract player. We have Onego Kongwu, Jalen Diang. We have Solomon Hill. So they have Solomon Hill, the best 3-point shooter last year. So obviously they're making it to the finals. Like I said, Sharif Cooper, who, oh my gosh, one of the favorite player to watch in summer league too when I watched him. But Atlanta Hawks' future is just looking bright as hell, man. That future, that this young core that they have, hey, it's gonna be tearing up the league. I remember when they tried to make the bootleg Warriors, and I think they pretty much did a good job. I forgot who they drafted. Omari Spellman, yeah, that dude. He was supposed to be like the next Draymond Green. Yeah, that didn't really pan out. But I think they almost, I think they nailed all their draft picks besides him. They nailed all their draft picks for a team making it to like who was a lottery team to make it into the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, I don't. Only real thing with this team is that it could use one more star. Like I said, um, like maybe like I don't know what's like another star like a Kawhi if he was still eligible to join. Randall would have been really good. Another big to like let's just say hypothetically Hawks had Randall and they played him as center and they had John Collins two shooting like a shoot front court. That would be pretty cool. Um, Atlanta Hawks with just one superstar, Luca. To with Luca, any superstar I feel can fit with Trey Young if they don't need the ball too much in their hand. Like a Zion, hell no, that's never happened in never. That's never happened. Zion is never going to Atlanta Hawks. Hypothetically, in this alternate universe where the Atlanta Hawks is like take place in where the Atlanta Hawks is actually in New Orleans, so it's like the New Orleans Hawks. Yeah, and let's say Zion and Trey Young were like drafted on the same team. Hypothetically, all this hypothetical. Let's just say Trey Young and Zion was on the same team. God damn, that would be one of the best duos in the game. That would be Lob City times 10 because you get a better like version of Lonzo Ball by a good bit because he's better. He's as good full court playmaker and way better half court playmaker. And since he has a like really good shot, I mean he's streaky too. But Trey Young is able to like to contribute to the game in every single aspect. He's one of the best overall players besides defense. If he wasn't undersized too, if Trey Young was 6'6", let's be honest, he'd probably be a ready defender. But he's like 5'11", 6', 6'1". He's in that area right there. So it's really hard to be a good defender. Like people like CP3 is, but CP3 is also way more athletic than Trey Young is. Trey Young, I don't even think can really dunk like that. But Trey Young's, I mean, CP3 is like what 35 right now dunking and what because of that vegan diet, maybe Trey Young just has to go vegan. But I really think that Atlanta Hawks has a really bright future. That's pretty much it. They nailed this year's draft. I don't see how they get worse. I think they might be a lower seed, but the East has just gotten better. So I mean, like the Knicks, I believe they gotten better, but the East has gotten better too. So I mean, they're not going to be as high as a seed, which is pretty much going to go with all Eastern Conference teams. They all pretty much got better, but the entire that means the entire East got better. So yeah, I don't really see what are bona fide lottery teams this year besides maybe OKC. But I even think teams like maybe like Rockets or Pistons might not want to be bona fide garbage ass teams. They might actually want to compete for shit. But that's all I gotta say. Really bright future for the Atlanta Hawks. You got a superstar in Trey Young, which that Trey Young deal with Luca is looking like a pretty even trade right now. Even though I believe Luca's going to be the way better talent, but hey, looking pretty even, really even right now. Um, that's it. All right, guys, have a good day. Another video might come out later today. But y'all see that when y'all get to it. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.